Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into a topic that's been shaping conversations around history and politics: fascism.
So, what exactly is fascism? Why does it stir up so much debate? In this video, we're breaking down the core ideas, where it came from, and why it still matters today. Whether it's understanding how fascism rose in the past or spotting its influence in modern times, we've got you covered. Stick around, hit that like button, and let's get into it.
Fascism originated in early 20th century Europe, with its roots tracing back to Italy under Benito Mussolini around 1919. Influenced by nationalism, militarism, and a desire to establish a strong, centralized government, fascism emerged as a response to social and economic turmoil following World War I. Mussolini's model inspired others, most notably Adolf Hitler in Germany, leading to the rise of Nazi Germany. The fascist ideology emphasized absolute power, extreme nationalism, authoritarian control, and the suppression of dissent, often targeting minority groups and encouraging intense militarization.
Fascism is a far-right, authoritarian political ideology characterized by dictatorial power, centralized control, extreme nationalism, and often a suppression of opposition. It prioritizes the power and unity of the nation or state above individual freedoms, advocating for a strong leader or party to embody and enforce this unity. Fascist regimes typically embrace militarism, the suppression of political dissent, and propaganda to maintain control and promote their ideology.
Elements of fascism include authoritarianism, concentration of power in a single leader or ruling party, with little tolerance for opposition. Nationalism, intense pride in the nation, often to the exclusion or vilification of other groups or countries. Militarism, the belief in a strong, aggressive military, often glorifying war and strength. Suppression of dissent, restrictions on free speech, assembly, and press, with dissidents often persecuted. Corporatism, coordination of industries and labor by the state or in collaboration with business leaders, aiming to align economic interest with the goals of the state. Fascism emerged in the early 20th century in Italy under Benito Mussolini and later spread to other nations, most notably Nazi Germany under Adolf Hitler. It's widely regarded as a dangerous ideology due to its historical links to war, oppression, and human rights abuses.
Hosea 4:6, King James Version reads, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children." This verse emphasizes the consequences of neglecting God's knowledge and teachings, highlighting the importance of understanding and following his law to maintain a strong relationship with him. Being destroyed from the lack of knowledge can mean worldly situations as well as spiritual.
How fascism rose. Fascism gained momentum by promising order, economic stability, and national pride amid post-war chaos, widespread poverty, and fear of communism. The ideology often attracted followers by appealing to emotions, suggesting that a strong leader could restore greatness by uniting and purifying the nation. Propaganda and suppression of opposition were key tools for fascist leaders who frequently marginalized or persecuted ethnic, religious, and political minorities to maintain control and establish a common enemy.
Why it's a concern in 2024. In 2024, many social and political issues mirror the instability that fueled fascism's initial rise, such as economic anxiety, political polarization, and increasing divisions. Modern-day populist and nationalist movements sometimes echo fascist rhetoric, such as calls for pure national identity, scapegoating minority groups, and disdain for democratic institutions. These movements gain traction through social media, where misinformation spreads easily, allowing authoritarian ideas to reach wider audiences and gain support.
Why Black and brown people should be concerned. Historically, fascist regimes have aggressively targeted minority groups to bolster a homogeneous national identity, which often meant exclusion, persecution, or worse for Black and brown communities. Many far-right movements today still endorse ideologies that deny equal rights or devalue these groups, positioning them as outsiders or threats. For Black and brown people, understanding the roots of fascism is essential for recognizing and resisting rhetoric or policies that may undermine their rights, safety, and voice. Being informed and vigilant can help marginalized communities advocate for policies that uphold democracy and equality.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Fascism isn't just a history lesson, it's something that affects how we see the world today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the big issues shaping our lives. Let me know in the comments how you see these ideas playing out today or what you think is the biggest threat to democracy.